Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show.
Alright everybody, this is Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show. We are at the new Products Expo and we're in front of the Green Star Juicer booth and we're going to be doing some demos for Green Star Juicer. But I've been wanting to have this person as a guest on my show for a very long time and I'm so happy we got him here. It's the Sprout Man himself, Steve Meyerowitz.
A pleasure.
And check this out, he has sprouts growing out of his head. That's how much he eats sprouts.
Yes, I have to soak my head every day.
Yes. Tell us, Steve, let everyone know a little about yourself and my Raw Life Health Show and who you are and what you do.
Yeah. Well, I started to change my diet in 1975. I became a raw food vegan at the time to get rid of allergies and asthma. And over the years, I mean, that was 1975. Over the years, I've had many health challenges. And I always go back to my diet because that's the one thing in our control. And what I find is that growing your own food is the best way to get 100% organic. It's the best way to save money because I can grow my own food for about $1 a pound, where the equivalent greens are about $8 a pound organic in the produce stand. And I can have it year-round. I live in the Northeast. It's snowing up there now. The ground is frozen. And I can get these greens all year-round. I could be living in Alaska, and I can still have fresh organic greens and wheatgrass. I juice every day. I do a blended drink every day, either fruit or veggies. I find that I can control my health much better by controlling my diet. You know, unfortunately, we live in a society where we have no protection. Anything goes. You go into the supermarket, you can literally poison yourself. If you don't read the labels and if you don't actually avoid the supermarket and just go to the farmer market. You know, a lot of people who spend a lot of money investing in the stock market. I invest in the produce market. That's where I'm going to get the best payback. And it's going to be in my health and it's going to be in longevity. And I recommend it for you too. And that's why I'm standing over the wheatgrass, and over here, I'm just going to shift a little bit over here. You got the sprouts growing in the automatic sprouter, and then you have the sprout bag here with the bean sprouts in them, and these are just 3 days old. I mean, these things will be ready to eat in 5 days. These things will be ready to eat in a week. I mean, it's literally 1 week from seed to salad. Instead of having a backyard garden, I mean, I don't know, not all of us have a backyard garden. Maybe we live in apartments. This is apartment gardening. This is where you can have a harvest every week of the year. And the baby plants, the baby vegetables at this early stage, they are abundant in plant compounds, antioxidants, bioflavonoids, glucosinolates, isoflavones, saponins, all the RNA and DNA. It's literally a nutrient factory. And there are studies that tell us that you can reduce your cholesterol by eating alfalfa sprouts, that you can interrupt the growth of tumor cells by eating broccoli sprouts. These things are like herbs, and they're like medicinal greens. So you can eat your salad and actually heal yourself at the same time.
Wow, and how much of your diet is actually consist of sprouts?
You know, because I grow sprouts all the time, I'm eating sprouts in my salad all the time. And you know, of course, when I go on the road and I'm traveling and I go and I try to get the best organic greens, I eat in raw restaurants when I can find them. I eat in vegan restaurants when I can find them. And if I can't find them, I can find Asian restaurants, and I can always find something on the menu. But at home, the best salad that I can eat is the salad with these baby greens.
Now, you said you've been a vegetarian for how long?
Since 1975.
Now, is that vegan or vegetarian?
I was a raw, 100% raw food vegan throughout the 70s and into the 80s. And, you know, these days I'm 80% raw. You know, I have my breakfast, my lunch, the snacks. It's really when I get into the dinner time where I'll mix it up a little more.
And if you're not a vegan, what kind of animal products would you consume, or do you consume any?
I don't consume any animal
So you're
products.
A vegan?
I refuse to eat. I don't even eat honey.
Okay. So you're
if you go into my refrigerator, you're going to see rice milk. You're going to see you know, almond milk. You're going to see oat milk. You're going to see follow your heart cheese. You know, which is a non dairy cheese. So I mean, I really eschew those things as a general purpose. I'm not 100% of the time, but if I have something going on in my health, I've got to go 100%.
Well, how old are you actually?
This is I'm going to be 60 this year. This is my 60th year. I got a couple more months.
Wow. And what about
59?
What about supplements? Do you take any supplements?
You know, I don't really take B vitamins, and I don't really take vitamin C in general, but I will take nutrients, and I prefer whole food, like food vitamins. Like I'll take brewer's yeast for my B vitamins, the best source of B vitamins. I'll take powdered wheatgrass even as the best source for a whole profile of vitamins. For me, that whole food vitamin is the most balanced. It has all of the cofactors in it. It's more synergistic in how it operates. But I will also use herbs as medicine, as a substitution for drugs. So things like St. John's wort and things like echinacea, I'm into all of that.
Still doing great here, and you're thriving with your sprouts. They're growing out of your head and everything else. So tell us, the last couple of minutes to my Raw Life Health viewers, how can people contact you if they want to get in touch with you?
You know, I've got a wealth of information on my website, sproutman.com. It's a great place to go. I've got a blog, I've got a newsletter, I've got tons of articles there, a lot of free information. I've got videos on there where you can see the sprouting machines in action and how they work and how to use them. And you know, it's really not very hard. You know, this sprout bag that I showed you a minute ago, you know, I just dip this thing, I pull out the drawstring, I dip it in a bowl of water. I dip it once in the morning and once in the evening. It takes only 30 seconds. That's 1 minute a day, and I'm having fresh grown sprouts. And you know, everybody can do that. And the bags cost about $10. They last for 10 years. I mean, I'm $1 a year, man.
Wow, and you wrote a bunch of books as well.
Yes. I'm going to show you this book, Wheatgrass, Nature's Finest Medicine, all about the healing properties in wheatgrass, and also how to use wheatgrass, how to do even a wheatgrass enema, a wheatgrass implant, you know, how to grow the grass, the history of wheatgrass. It's amazing. There are references to grass even in the Bible.
I know all about that. So, and you got the best book on food combining out there. I do have to say, it's wonderful.
Thank you. It's important. You know, we pay a lot of money for all this great organic food and raw food, and if we don't get it into our tissues and our organs and our glands, you know, what good is it? You know, part of our digestive tract is really just a plumbing system. You know, it goes in and it goes out, but that's not what we're about. We want to make sure that we can deliver those nutrients into our bloodstream.
All right, everyone, this is Paul Neeson with the Sprout Man, talking about sprouts and health and everything else here. Great to see you again. 2 East Coast raw fooders coming at you live on the Raw Life Health Show. Now,
this is Steve Meyerowitz, the Sprout Man, sproutman.com. Have a great day and have a great raw life.
this is your
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.